Ain't nobody else. I'm like,
I know, that's what I said. They ain't going no more.
sometimes they're available. If they're not available, they'll tell you. Yeah. You just have to ask. Like I said, I'm not sure. Everybody's got my but you can always call and see. Just look online, you can see if you call and see
We're approaching the surface. I guess the train's going through town. It's really messed up traffic really bad. That's why they built this thing. I don't remember it being this long.
Okay, well, I'll put it up now.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
You don't mean to be in your way, honey.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
in France.
Yeah.
You American
Well, there's one seat here. Got our seat two together. We want to be on the right side. We want to be pointing that way, right? Go ahead. Well, if you're getting up, we're going to sit down.
Oh, you're going to sit here?
Yeah, but what's on this side to get the
Okay.
scenery? Are you getting up? Can we sit with you?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. How you doing? My name is Chuck. This is Chuck. Chuck and Chuck.
Chuck and Chuck. I'm Tsubasa.
Tsubasa. Nice to meet you. Have you ever been on the train before?
Yeah, no, my first time.
Good. You're welcome. We're getting ready to go through Donner Pass. It's going to be wonderful. And all the best scenery is on this side.
This side?
We're going to go through a big tunnel for about 10 or 15 minutes. And when we come out, then we're going to be way up on the... We're going to go across the top of the mountain instead of the valley.
Really?
In Colorado, you go across the bottom of the mountain. But in California and Nevada, on this train, you go across the top.
Central Pacific Railroad suffered its first train robbery in the West. November 1870, the train known as the Overland Express was robbed of $40,000 worth of gold coins and banknotes, which were entrusted to the Wells Fargo. Two of the thieves were supposedly respected citizens of Reno and Virginia City, Nevada. The gang was caught a few days later, but then all the loot was recovered. Some believe it may still be buried.
I can hear them better.
Ironically, the same train was robbed again, less than 24 hours later, for the reason by a group of army
Here's, what's his name? Who was that? I can't think of it, but anyway, that's a Ricky Butler. Matty Miller.
I'll get that started.
The highway. Either that or lightning.
It's like a volcano rocks. Don't you think? It's on a pile like that.
It's all rock.
Yeah, but everything.
We're now at an elevation of 4,920 feet above sea level as we leave the Truckee Meadows and enter the Truckee River Canyon. We've now left the silver state of Nevada and are in the golden state of California. The wooden structures you see on the left side of the train and running parallel to the Truckee River just above the water level are called flumes. They're used to carry water downstream to hydroelectric plants. The flumes you see on the left side of the train are currently in operation. Later on, we'll see other flumes off to the right side of the track. Those are not in use.
Yeah, I have TG4.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really tough.
Because I do scuba diving.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah.
I like.
That's cool.
It's relaxing.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody's going to bother you down there. I'm proud of you guys. You haven't blown any fuses. Fisherman.
Oh man.
Actually, I think he was using the bathroom. And we came by and caught him. Another wild looking rock up there. Like she said a while ago, I think these are igneous or volcanic rock formation. And this is the flume that's not in operation we're talking about, but the one over there on that side was. Those kind of collapsed right there.
Wow. The dam got worse. That's for rocks coming off the lake. If a rock hits one of those cables and breaks it, it sets off the alarm so the train will shut down.
We're safe. That's good. They need window washers.
Remember that tunnel where you were cussing because the text wouldn't send?
See here, now here too.
It's coming up soon. If you want to text Robert and Wendy, now's the time to do it. That is such a neat looking thing.
Falling down.
Down the long way.
Thank you, Paul. It's like eating gravel, dirt.
Dad, can take that chocolate on it?
Your mother gets for one day.
He's a chubby girl and we chocolate. Think of everything. Well, no, because I know it's a 5-hour trip.
Down here?
Down to that. So
Couldn't get back too.
it's going to be a long way. Because you can go faster on the interstate. Yes. Yeah. You don't have to drive. I know. And then that's the last place on earth I was going to live.
Now that's nice looking.
That dog is, it has to be crazy. That must be the road that dude takes to get to his house. Yeah. At the top. You know where that one guy is down below? There's two guys building up top.
Yeah, whatever that is up there.
It's like a house, but it looks like it's out of like a Dr. Seuss book or something. It goes small to big.
There used to be.
Big to small. Oh, it's not. Let's see it. It's coming up here. They don't know what it was. Yeah, but oh no, I'm good. Thank you. Enjoy. We used to walk down that
There's a car crash down there. Right outside of that, somebody's wrecked.
right there.
Looks like out of a movie, didn't it?
There's a big tree coming down here.
When you see the old bridge crossing the Truckee River and the concrete foundations of the old building on the left side of the train, you'll know we've arrived at Boca. Because of the terrain, steep canyons, winter temperatures remain extremely low throughout this region. In fact, the coldest temperature ever recorded in California occurred here in Boca on January 20th, 1937. The temperature plunged to an amazing 45 degrees below zero Fahrenheit. These cold temperatures helped create an early business opportunity, and in 1868, the Boca Ice and Milk Company found that winter temperatures were so low they could harvest this ice for company ponds. This ice was then stored 1,000 barrels per year. Boca beer was featured at the World's Fair in Paris in 1885. In 1996, the U.S. Forest Service opened an interpretive trail through what was known as the town of Boca.
That place gets as much business as it does.
Well, Ricky said Doc sold it finally. But his asset sold way overpriced for years. Cheap as he was. He used to go hunt and he'd get the kind of old dated chips and stuff. That's what he'd get off of them, and that would be his share of food that they take on a hunting trip, you know.
And we are now in Boca.
There's the old bridge.
There's the old bridge we're talking about.
Remember it used to sound like a horse? Yeah. The clock. Like horse hooves.
These trees here, those apple trees. One year we were up here hunting. We come down and pruned them.
In the middle of August, see where they're at.
I'm a little bit curious to see what Glacier looks like when we get there.
I'm going to buy another movie card too.
To be ready for that.
Yeah. I'm getting 100 cards will bring me that I bought last night.
Stay up the right
I know
time
what
of
to
year. Yeah.
do.
I haven't gone back to one.
Savannah's is still here, and Art Truckey's here. Still.
On the other side, the right side of the tracks. They see Walker's factory. As a matter of fact, I do.
That's so funny.
Lobby Visitor Center.
This is not a, this is just a passenger let-off stop.
So that's when we stop for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean not refueling it?
No, but it's not a smoke stop.
Right. Right.
Sidewalks, and now they're concrete.
That's why I work.
You can tell when somebody's looking at the train whether they've been on it or not just by the way they're
There's
looking.
a Truckee Railroad Museum.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Blew up.
They moved
It'd
out.
be a nice place to come and visit, wouldn't it?
It's bike.
I'm not riding. I love sleeping in every day. I was just laying there.
Hello, fella.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the beach house.
Yeah, bendable toe.
You're gonna see some old top saloons and stuff too.
Still here.
Live forever. He's got a gold mine. He told Ricky a couple of years ago, he bought that new tow truck. He says, you know, he says, before I bought this tow truck, he said, my debt was under $2 million.
Burger meat.
Big, over 200,000 for a tow truck. Big one. Yeah, the whole $1 million is nothing. You could take it with a grain of salt, you know. On the corner there,
Look how pretty the water is.
But I wouldn't want to go there.
There's 2 or 3 more down here. Somebody connecting it like a stream or a river. Ooh, here's a bigger one. Got a little island surrounded by the trees. There's somebody out there. Wow. Man, that's awesome.
that's the gravel pits.
Trouble going up my ears are popping for the 4th time.
It's amazing how things have changed.
I remember how tall the trees were.
Yeah.
Nothing got discovered.
It's okay, it's not going to be
We're doing a lot of logging up there.
a good viewpoint till we get around the curve anyway.
All along the freeway and we're area. Doing a lot of logging up there.
This is the real that discovered.
No, I think they're just jumping out.
They were seeing that last time.
You're fixing the tracks.
And then we leave tomorrow and Sunday. Get back to Fort.
We will soon be entering the tunnel mentioned a few moments ago. Once we exit the tunnel from the right side of the train, we will be overlooking beautiful Donner Lake.
We used to go there every day. So this one was in the water.
Yeah, in the wintertime when it's frozen over, it looks like it's a big meadow.
Look at all the little
On the right side of the train and below is the lake formed by glaciers during the last ice age. We know it today as Donner Lake.
What is
On October 31st, 1846, heavy snow near the east end of the
people?
halted an immigrant party led by George Donner. The party had departed from Illinois in the spring of that year. After falling victim to ill-advised detours and suffering other delays, the Donner Party found itself attempting to cross the Sierra during an early and severe winter. While most of the party remained stranded at the lake, several members struggled through the snow to obtain help at Sutter's Fort in Sacramento. As a result, the survivors were rescued 5 months later after suffering great hardships. Unfortunately, only about 50% of the people who began this long journey survived. Sutter's Fort State Historic Park in Sacramento displays a doll that was owned by Patty Reed, one of the children stranded in the snow during this ordeal. The story of the Donner Party, as well as other information about the history of the region and this railroad, can be found at Donner Memorial State Park. The park, located at the east end of the lake, features a museum open year-round and a campground open during the spring and summer.
Big lake.
That walking past the memorial now.
And it's also deep since it was formed by glacier.
No, they did a really nice job on it. We came down 40 one day.
Speedboat over there, see it?
All those same houses are still there. We went to the lake every day, Donner Lake.
We are in a long man-made structure. Some might think it is a tunnel, but it's a snow shed designed to shelter the tracks from winter weather.
Oh, Jigger, you can see it now. You can see it better. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful down there across the lake.
Be a hard part to fish that lake like that.
And I think it's made about Biscayne behind him. I can't tell. You'll see it really good in a minute.
Find it now.
I'm not in your way.
We went to the lake every day in the summer. For years. She looked like a little Indian girl. She was so good tan.
When this rail line was first constructed, the original track ran along the mountain you see off to the right side of the train. If you look closely, about halfway up the hillside, you should be able to see the original line in its snow sheds. That route hasn't been used for almost 100 years. In 1869, upon completion of the railroad, 15 tunnels were built. Many of them were dug through solid granite. In this area, 7 tunnels were constructed within 2 miles. They ranged from 100 feet to over 1,600 feet in length. To build this route, Chinese laborers used hand drills, hammers, one-horse carts, black powder, and nitroglycerin. You could say this railroad was built by hand. One of the remarkable feats of this construction was Summit Tunnel. Work started in August of 1865 and continued through the harsh winter by digging through some of the hardest granite in the country. Work was performed from both ends toward the middle. Because progress was so slow, a decision was made to sink a shaft from the top midpoint, 73 feet straight down through solid granite. This enabled crews to work from the inside in both directions. Sometimes progress was as little as 7 inches a day. This tunnel is a monument to the heroic work done by the Chinese laborers. The Summit Tunnel was finally completed, or as railroad people would say, hold through, on August 30th, 1867, 2 years after it began. The rails running through Summit Tunnel were removed in 1993 in favor of the line we are on today. We are now traveling
through Tunnel 41, known as the Big Hole. It was constructed in 1924 as an easier route over the summit. It also shaved several miles off the old line. The tunnel is approximately 2 miles long, and at our traveling speed of about 30 miles an hour, it will take approximately 4 minutes to pass through the tunnel.
Well, let's do everybody. How you feeling, Jim?
Wait for a second.
If you were flexible,
As we exit the tunnel, we will be traveling into the Sugar Bowl Ski Resort ski lift. And at this point, we have crossed the summit of the Sierra Nevada at an elevation of 6,939 feet above sea level, and are beginning our descent of the western slope of this mountain range. We will soon enter a snow shed which marks the location of the former railroad community of Norton. From 1925 until 1985, employees lived in company houses that were connected to the northern station by wooden tunnels that looked like miniature snow sheds. These tunnels enable residents to reach their homes in winter when the seasonal snowfall could reach 35 feet.
And it's a different.
Here we'll see it. Straight across the bridge. Actually, a lot of houses up there.
When we get to Sacramento, we get to the hotel.
It's maybe about 3 blocks from
The River Museum.
Harmony.
Well, I always try to do research before we go. We're going to Old Sacramento. We want to go to the Old River Museum in Old Sacramento, but there's supposed to be like a good Mexican restaurant across the street too. Yeah, I'm craving Mexican tacos. You know, I like the cheeseburgers and steaks on here, but you got to have something different.
Yeah, because of
I bet if anybody knew what was good around here, but you guys, I heard me listen to you talking about family and people.
Kentucky in 1972.
All right.
She was 3 years old, and my son was in 3rd grade.
That's cool. I guess I was in 3rd grade too. I was 9 in 72. Goes by quick, don't it?
Yeah. Well, they're not even, yeah. But there was nothing there. They had wooden sidewalks when we moved there.
There's still wooden sidewalks, really?
No. There's 3 roundabouts to get through Truckee now. Truckee is like a big city.
Compared to what it
there
was.
in 72, there was hardly anything there.
Right, I got you.
So, yeah, lots of roundabouts.
Real authentic Mexican tacos, burritos.
They would have been they found a better way.
They didn't know it.
I think there was enough guys traveling back and forth to do.
Oh, I didn't realize it's winter.
Scouts.
So early.
wagons, you have to make some kind of collision to put it down off.
Well, we sure did. I didn't realize it was a bridge. That's cool. Look at that rock side of the cliff. We're on a bridge, you know that? That's cool.
That's why it was 7 inches a day.
We're meeting a cell.
Look at that.
Very cool.
You can see it going down. We're cresting the summit now, we're going back down. When we get to the bottom, we're going to be in Sacramento.
Oh, really?
There's another stop before then, like Colfax or something.
Okay, but all in all, it'll still be like pretty much 3-ish.
Yeah. Look at it on the top of that mountain way over there.
Well, I hope it's working properly.
Everybody awake?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're awake. Absolutely.
Both sides. What side is the big fell over? What side?
That's actually
That's what it does on either side.
Wow. Look at that. Look at Red Mountain over there.
We have to do it in the helicopter.
Wow.
Remember that outpost used to be up for forest fires?
It'd be scary if you were in the tunnel. Like away.
Ricky was working for hours. A couple of days he was doing his plow.
Ricky and his tractor. I think that was Grandpa because we had every chocolate toy in the world. He still has. Oh. And then you talk about it.
can see everything. That's why we followed you. Last time we didn't have this train car for a while.
There you go.
But we don't get much things.
Hey, no, just kind of rested. Talked to Tess a little bit.
Wow, you had reception up here?
Yeah. Texted a little.
She's still
Texted,
okay?
yeah.
Bless her heart. Good. Good? A little refreshment?
Lunch is served till 1:30 or 2. Yeah, so we won't be eating early.
Somewhere from noon, I think, 7:30, 12. And we got the little gray rock mountain right there, the middle one, and the great one behind. It's weird how it...
Oh, so you want to see Tess in the ICU with a mask on her singing, because you know she has a beautiful voice. She's a musical theater, right? And I showed right. So this time she's kind of bummed out, right? Because they gave her all this blood, and because they did it too quickly, it filled up.
We will soon be traveling through 2 short tunnels.
Snapchat.
After we come out of the second one, we will be near the former community of Cisco. As we exit the second tunnel, look off to the right side of the train, and you will see the remnants of the old community of Cisco. The railroad first reached Cisco in 1866. Because of construction difficulties caused in part by very harsh winters in 1866 and 67, Cisco was served as the east end of the track for a year and a half. The little town was a major construction supply site for the Transcontinental Railroad project. Today, there are only a few buildings left of a community that once had a population of 7,000.
Wow. It's not that long. So there she is in the ICU.
That was like a sick girl. Wow. Right.
This is Let It Go from Frozen. Disney.
There's the rest of the town.
On the right side of the train and across the valley is Red Mountain. It is the tall peak with the 3 microwave antennas on top. If you look at the area to the left of the microwave antennas, you may be able to see a small square structure. That is a former fire lookout station. Back in 1876, the railroad discovered that from the top of Red Mountain, about 26 miles of the old wooden snow sheds were visible along this part of the line. The fire lookout station was quickly established at an elevation of 7,860 feet above sea level to utilize a fantastic vantage point. In fact, this was the first fire lookout post in the West. It consisted of a building with a communication line to Cisco, located far below on the main railroad line. The stone building you see was built in 1909, replacing the original 1876 wooden structure. This lookout was manned during the summer by 2 watchmen who each worked a 12-hour shift. If a snow shed fire broke out, the watchman would alert Cisco to send out a fire train to fight the flames. This operation was in service from 1876 until its abandonment in 1934. The old structure remains perched up on Red Mountain as a silent sentry, even though it was vacated many years ago.
I I see it.
Where's it at?
To the,
I see the 3 towers. The 3 radio things on top. Oh, it's up there on this end. This end. Right?
Right there.
So that's how you saw the Milky Way in the...
no, not with this.
Oh, really?
Naked eye.
Wow. It was that prominent. Like,
What'd you say,
It
Rob?
was so dark that we saw the Milky Way. I hadn't seen the Milky Way in a long time because it hasn't been dark enough. There was I remember those 2 little buildings for Cisco. I remember seeing those before. That's crazy. I don't understand where the town would have been because it's like there's a
Drop
line
off.
here.
Right.
Drop off. Where would it be?
It had to be like little shanties across the side of the track or something.
I mean, where would it have gone?
Right.
It's not as bad as this, but it was pretty still steep.
The lost colony of Roanoke.
What happened to those people?
All in all, I think that they joined the natives. I think that the ones that did die of sickness or whatever,
Right,
I think
joined
they
the
just
natives.
messed in with the natives and became full-fledged travelers.
That does make sense. It's logical.
I like the fact that the telegraph or phone lines they built to follow the tracks are down there and not in the way.
Yeah.
I just noticed that they were down there.
Wow, so beautiful.
It's nice and slow. Like the hill. 90 miles on the other side. Yeah, there's trees growing on rocks. They have cracks that there's water for the tree.
We're playing teams.
Oh, are we going to play teams?
It's more fun.
Team hearts?
Team.
Yeah, you just add your points together. So between 2 people, you can run them.
We are approaching Yuba Pass.
Wow.
It was here in January
So each team has to try to
1982.
take points from
The
the other.
Southern Pacific's westbound passenger train, City of San Francisco, became snowbound
So,
due to a severe
what will
storm
it
and
be?
snowslide,
I guess
which covered the rails and partially buried
However
the
you wanna do
train
it.
with over 60
Because you were talking about...
Not you and Wendy.
No, well, we're not...
The freeway on the left right side of the train did not exist at that time,
Oh.
and the closest highways were closed and impassable because of the snow. A massive effort was launched to rescue the train and its occupants. 226 passengers and crew members are stranded on this ledge. Those aboard the train were rescued on the 4th day when a walkway was cleared beside the stranded train. This allowed the passengers to reach automobiles, which drove them to safety. A few passengers suffered minor injuries, however, there were no passenger fatalities.
How much snow that would be.
I can't even fathom.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we gotta have to come back in the winter time.
Oh, they have little turns on them.
You know what you call those when you stack up the rocks?
Yeah.
I've seen them.
K-E-A-R-N. Well, I mean, is there another game that would be more conducive to teams?
Spades is good as teams.
Because it doesn't sound like hearts might be.
This is no different than spades.
Oh, I used to go every other weekend.
There's another lake over there and a dam.
We can try hearts with teams. I'm not afraid of it.
I knew the highway so
I
well.
don't agree with either way.
Well, back then, we could go like about 75 years.
Every other weekend.
Yeah, during the summer, they had to grab my grandma.
There's some kind of animal walking up that
About what?
trail.
My sister lived in Fremont.
Yes, ma'am. My grandma was with my dad as well.
All right, this mama.
Every day in the summertime.
I wondered about a cable car in San Francisco once, but I like Columbus Springs so well, I don't think I could afford to do both on the same trip anyway. Which would you prefer? San Francisco for a night or 2 nights in Columbus Springs and get a massage?
Well, since I've been to San Francisco, but only one time, I always can go back. I would like to.
We're now on a ridge above the Bear River.
I played my big card. The 7.
That was it?
I told you I had a crappy hand.
So if I don't have the suit,
Well, it's his. It's kind of queen. So you can say your spade and play something different. Play a low
because
crappy
we're
card.
teammate.
Try to get out of another suit. Right, because your teammate made
Of
this
course,
right.
you want to make sure you make yours.
Look,
Right, because I'm only
look. Would I pick? I would play this one. Is
Yeah.
that what you would play?
yeah, perfect.
That's how you do it.
And
I still had to spade.
I want to play the lowest.
Yeah, well, that's worse.
How come you got it? Because you had a...
I needed 4.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Hard sled.
Yeah, hard.
I thought I led.
Well,
He didn't have a
I'm talking
diamond.
about this guy.
I didn't have any.
He didn't have a diamond. So he stayed here.
Oh, so the spade automatically takes it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part
The
of it.
spade's the
I only had 3, and I needed 4. So I
Oh,
just
okay.
stopped 4.
Perfect bid, Robert.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we got our things. Everybody got it.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's
We don't usually work out that way.
The community of Blue Canyon. This location earned its name from the Blue Canyon was also a refueling and water stops for steam locomotives pulling heavy trains across the Sierra Nevada. Our elevation is now approximately 4,700
That's why.
sea level.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Legion Dining Car Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be our first and only call for lunch service. First and only call for lunch service. Lunch will be brief, ladies and gentlemen, due to our arrival time and to our final destination of Emeryville, California. Lunch will be brief.
What we want.
We do not have any dessert or a small salad.
Good thing we got
This is
it.
the first and only call for lunch. First and only call for lunch. Upon entering the dining car, please wait to be seated by a member of our staff. First and only call for lunch.
Go eat.
What'd you say?
We should go eat since we call for lunch.
Yay. 4.
How many did you want?
I needed 4.
Wow.
That's what I was.
We can put it in our pile. I always put in the same pile. That's my opinion.
So again, we worked
I
out.
got 2. I can't believe it. On an 8
I got
or
2
8.
too.
5. We did it.
We all did big perfect again. Let's go eat.
Is it 4 of you or 2?
We ate all the
There's 4. Okay, yeah. Take the table down on the left.
We ate all the cheesecake out.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, Catherine.
Let's use the mushroom.
Okay.
Tilly like it.
What's the thing? Second.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We have our pen.
Thank you. Except where you filling me out. Oh well.
Oh, I did it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I got it backwards too. Let me
I was
change
going
it.
to sign underneath.
I think I'm gonna do baked laquitas.
Me too.
Something different. With a freaking Pepsi this time.
Right.
Dude, I'm excited about Sacramento.
I know, I've never been.
Me neither.
No, first time to Sacramento.
I've never been to most of these places. This will help us to not have to eat until later.
Yeah.
So that's
How much is the train?
I'm not certain. They close like at 5. So I don't think it's very much to get in at all. But I got you covered.
Yeah, he was saying that if we got
I
there,
worked the overtime for a reason.
if we got there feasible enough time to where we could like actually take it in, that he was going to go. He was
Because
gonna go ahead.
the old Sacramento and the train museum are together.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited.
I was too. You can tell she's sweet too. Catherine, as in Catherine Janeway. Yeah, that's where that big river is, a mile down. Again, we got a clear day. It's a little misty. We would be above the clouds normally. Wow, look at that. Can you see that, Robert? There's a little creek or river down there at the bottom. This is where the passenger trains used to come and stop to let people get off and go to the overlook.
Oh, they used to stop for a scenic.
Mm-hmm. It would be fun if you could pull the thing like, look, you want to get off.
You know, there was have you looked? There's emergency pull things between the cars. You push, pull it, the train will stop. Somebody got kicked off for pulling it.
Yeah, it's like a fire.
Mm-hmm. An emergency kind of thing.
Are we splitting a hamburger?
Cheeseburger?
We're gonna get the whatever in a burger. Chilaquiles.
You don't have to. You pay for two. You can eat what you can. I can just get one.
It's included. You know what I mean? It's included. So we're just gonna throw whatever we don't eat. They're gonna throw it out in the trash anyway.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, oh, he stole the money. Yeah. And then you do
I overheard him saying that. Creepy. I wondered what he was talking about.
And you got to explain the sun. That's also possibility to come in.
Every year.
We have to by the same guy.
Hi.
Hello, Catherine. Ooh, you can see the river down the way.
Alright, so to drink, we would like Diet Pepsis. Let me just go all the way around the table that way I can count them. Let's put it all together.
However you want to do it.
I'd like to have a cheeseburger with cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheeseburger. Okay. Is can we make one there? That's all it comes with. I want a cheeseburger with Monterey Jack and bacon. And Pepsi. 2 Pepsis, please, if you'd be so kind.
It's a hard place.
I'm going to have
Two Pepsis.
I like the cheddar and cheddar, please. And Diet Pepsis.
Somebody just went up that road. There's 2 trucks right there, 4-wheel drives. Okay.
Good job with the space. Good job with the space.
Oh, thanks.
Now you can kind of understand what I was saying.
Yeah, it was kind of like some of the things are so similar and others are not.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah.
How was the accommodation? I was just wondering if my husband was there.
They wanted to detail, they wanted to sort of wrap all that stuff up and run it as far as 30 and over.
We are coming down out of the mountains. We just crossed the High Sierras, and we are approaching, I believe it's Cole.
Headmaster at a private school, and sister was on the video as a nurse at a children's hospital, which is why she knows all the stuff about
We had two regular, two diet, so there should be 4 of each. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, he wants regular, but it's okay. You can bring him back.
Yeah, we're the regular, they're the diet.
And it only runs twice a week. So what am I missing now?
2 regulars.
2 regulars.
Ooh, they got Tabasco sauce. I bet that's good on those things you're getting. It comes with sauce and everything.
I am so glad I decided to bring this.
Right.
Even though it's not the best looking, it's kept me warm.
That's fine. I've got my old crappy Game of Thrones True Blood one that I didn't take off last time.
Blood.
I love Game of Thrones a little bit
I'm
better.
into vampires and werewolves.
We should be crossing the interstate here soon too. Yeah, there sure is. That's the same trail. That is just too cool. Here comes the interstate. I can see it around the corner. Look at it. It goes all the way around and back down that way on that little ridge.
She did such a good job. I'm sore back there.
Right.
Yeah. What happened?
I can still think about that massage and enjoy it. Even now, I really, really can. They rent bicycles at the house and walk in and cars too.
I thought it was up there.
Not saying you want to, but they rent them from that inn, their own car rental place. It's a double bridge over the interstate. Look here, Robert.
Going to the Railroad Museum in Sacramento.
And I got all, okay, I'm going to take care of that for us before you all. Cool. It's the least I can do. I love you guys. Your family. Are you kidding? Couldn't love you or appreciate you more if I tried. It ain't possible. Ooh, a hobo camp or something way up here. Who could?
Wow.
Look at that vehicle crash. Oh my God. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
Right?
What happened there?
Don't let your imagination flow, my friend.
Yeah.
There was a product to it.
At Colfax, then Roseville. 2 stops before Sacramento. The sauce was actually good. I couldn't believe it.
Not a very
Yeah, we got they can call the mom. And we know. Pretty good at offering breakfast.
Okay, there's a town over here.
Yes, the next stop.
Yes, Colfax. Mm-hmm.
Is this just a quickie?
Yeah, it's just a quickie. Yeah, the cute little station, and you can see all the old bordellos and stuff across the street.
Bordellos, yeah. That's what they
See
would
it?
have been.
Yeah, those are ancient.
Yeah, the saloon. And they would have been Bordello's up top.
It says Pristine Club. It still is.
Come on up.
I remember stopping there and swear and ran into the lady that was the teacher inside the building.
Which lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see, that's cool. Colfax, elevation 2421 to Ogden, 620 miles, to San Francisco, 144 miles.
So what's on the train?
That's an old, called a heavyweight train car.
I
think it's his Southern Pacific.
Yeah, I don't know. The one that we went into had was really nice inside.
Had a covered box thing.
20 years ago, somebody said this land is way too valuable to have in your house already.
Having 6 days,
where are they going to work? How are they going to work? Why are you going to really nice to take you
Look at the horse.
It's an attack.
Here it is, see?
Well, here's what? Is that the Sierra Hotel?
No, that's the parlor.
That's the parlor car.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see, where's our wine glasses?
You still got all that on your phone?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then why do you run out of room?
Yeah, no, I put it, I did back it up, but I just like to look at the picture.
Right.
Here's Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Man, remember this?
Yes, I do. I was cold and miserable. And I didn't say one word down the mountain. I was being good. Yeah, look at me. I'm in misery right there. I lost that picture. Don't lose it. I don't have that one. Oh, my.
I wonder what the temperature's going to be there.
I love this picture.
That's going to be cute.
I love this picture.
So that's a good picture.
Everybody's smiling really, like, honestly.
I'll see if I can smile better for you this time when we get to Haber. That's Haber, Montana.
See, this is the other one that's good.
Man, gotta believe we still got Sacramento today to adventure, and then we got all at 26 hours in Portland to adventure, and then we got Glacier Park where we're going to have 6 hours free in Glacier to do what we want.
Glacier Park in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Baby.
Well, I don't really care if it's not there this time.
You can do without the snow.
Yeah, I will get over me packing my jacket. I would love to get over to down there. We were able to.
Right.
We were in White Pits.
Right. I froze at the top of White Pits too.
Lots of snow.
Yeah, it was lots of snow up there.
That was September 23rd.
This wasn't
Although that chick was getting ready to run in front of our train, but he stopped. Seriously, I just saw this guy stop in his van here. I thought he was going to try to run in front of the crossing.
Great.
Bad hoppers painting.
Well, thank you both for sharing lunch with me. We've been enjoying Rick's Friday. And you. Boy, you're on a great
How about everybody's on their own little adventures?
We're on the best one.
It's because it's ours. You're right. This trip is becoming it's better than last time. Not anything say anything bad about last time because it was perfect.
Yeah, I really don't see how you can beat last time.
I'm trying.
You are, because last time was super duper awesome.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I just looking back now at those pictures that I have, I think of all the things that we did, even though we were on the train most of the time, more days. Well, same amount of days, but not going to get off of the train to do the other stuff.
We still covered a lot.
We figured out it's more fun to stop more.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're going to go there, spend some time there too.
Figured that out.
32 attendant. Just up to the diner, please.
Well, you may not have, they may not have their desserts, but we have plenty of chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bag's not even open yet.
Did you guys eat your truffles already?
No, we still got 2.
There's still 2 left.
Okay, so you can eat your truffles.
Yeah, I just waited for the right time because I usually lock that chocolate when I'm ready for the chocolate.
Oh, remember, we still have the wine and the champagne.
And the whiskey.
And the whiskey.
Yeah, it hadn't even been touched.
Now, whenever my buddy here decides he wants it, that's when he's going to get his whiskey.
Right, well, he probably wants you to drink some with him, too.
I told him I would drink it any time, but not.
Oh, okay.
But, and then we're going to have 2 full days at Whitefish and 2 more days in Isaac Walton. And Portland.
She had this cheesecake stand all this time.
Come on, Sacramento.
Okay, nice talking to you guys.
It took me a long time. Yeah, here we're. I'm so sorry. I put all this crap on here for you. Well, anything to make it easier on you, honey? We try to be good.
Every little bit helps.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Aw, so sweet.
I like the fact that they don't hurry you out of here, you know,
Yes.
unless they have people coming in. It's nice that we can sit instead of like, okay, and then you have to go back.
Will you take his Pepsi?
Yes.
I'll be there in a moment. I'm going to thank them. Well, I want to come and say thank you so much for your all's hospitality.
All right, Chuck.
We don't take anything for granted, man. You guys have been awesome.
Thank you, Chuck.
And I can't remember your bloody name.
Lee.
Lee, okay. All right.
Appreciate it.
For sure. You having a good time, man? Good. Well, and we will be back.
Okay, let's just hope the next crew is like us. Good.
You know, the last crew was just as good as you guys, too. They're just honest and genuine and fun. We really appreciate y'all, man. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. You're welcome. Bye.
There is other connections that are going to be happening. There's no way we're going to make it to a bus. So I don't know why.
You know what's cool?
What?
Our sleeper has a name. We're in the sleeping car, Pennsylvania. There's that balloon thing.
Wasn't it? That's cool.
I finally got it.
Dr. P, when you get a chance to come to the diner, please.
There's it popping again. Well, I can hear it for a minute. That's the sound you heard last night.
The bad thumping.
I think it's a spring in a car, in the car itself when it bounces. It makes something else bounce.
Oh, that when I thought Robert was not.
Yeah, there's a commuter train stop, Auburn. Ooh, we haven't went over to Auburn Ravine yet. Cool, I didn't miss it after all. Wow. There's a palm tree, coconut tree, whatever.
I love palm trees. Anything palm.
And down here.
Oh, okay.
That's the county courthouse there. It's been there since 1893.
Wow.
That's Littlefoot Valley.
Littlefoot Valley. Oh, okay. Monkskin squatch. Again.
I think it's the same one. It's crazy.
What did y'all say that was?
It's an aqueduct.
Oh, okay. Isn't that like just a store of water, a flowing water stream?
It's right there too. It's some kind of a earlier they called the one it was a plume. Here we go again. Wonder if I remembered. And this is the place where you saw the horses and the farms down here. I remember that. Yep, and look, there they are. There they are.
Wow, that's nice property down there. Wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh man, that's spectacular.
Wow. That's something I got off the Build Your Own Mansion show.
Yeah, fine California.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to turn this off in a second. Look at these palm trees in a row.
I love palm trees.
And you're going to love these.
Sacramento, that way. I see the little green sign, the interstate sign. Roseville.
Or does it work?
So Sacramento must be after Roseville.
It is.
Sacramento, stop off.
Ladies and gentlemen, 25 minutes to the Sacramento. Sacramento, 25 minutes.
Yeah. Good dog down in the water. It's bicycle.
Cool.
Ooh, look at this butt.
See the station over there?
Where? Oh. Okay.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
have to go over a bridge to get to it or something?
I think we go under.
Under. Okay. Alright.
Chill. There's people on our way.
go red cap right there. Right over to the station all the way there.
Thank you, Torrance.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Torrance. Good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you, man. Oh, you too, right?
Yep. If you don't write it down, you'll forget.
No, I'm not.
Because I'm on.
Great train
Chuck,
journeys. I got
CHU.
Awesome. I feel like we're at Cusack now.
Right.
There is the last ice age. We know it today as Donner Lake.
Well, I mean, is there another day that would be more conducive to teams?
Spades is good with teams.
That does make sense. It's logical.
You want to make sure you make yours.
Look,
Right, because I'm always
look. What I pick, I would play this one.
Dude, you can see the river down there.
Alright, so to drink,
A moment like, okay. Like,
Uh,
no, I don't.